If you've watched your TV at all lately, you've heard the reports. Panic, fear, gloom and doom. And the news agencies are making boatloads working double time while they scare you to death. We hate negative thinking, but the reality is, this message of fear has worked until now. People have responded to it. Jobs have been lost. And you may even be watching this because you started looking for other options, as your job could be next, and you need an answer. So let me ask you a question. Have you felt powerless? Have you felt like there's absolutely nothing you can do? Or maybe you wish you could do something about your situation, but you've got no idea how. Well, how would you feel if you learned you could get back some of your power, some of your control? How would you sleep tonight knowing that if your company did make a bonehead move and cut your position, or if your business didn't turn around, that you'd hardly even miss it? How would you sleep knowing you and your family's needs are more than taken care of, and you'd forevermore be in control of your own destiny? If you can relate to any part of what we've just shared, then you absolutely must go through the information we have. No promise that you'll sleep tonight, but it won't be because of worry. It will be because of hope and possibilities for the future you've always wanted. Our information is delivered via a valid email, so put something in that's real, and we'll share with you a virtual gold mine that's thriving even more now in the wake of this quote-unquote slowdown. The decision is yours.
Welcome, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you might be, guys. I want to welcome all those persons who are joining us today for the first time, first training. You're in the right place at the right time, guys. All right, my name is Christopher. I'm your trainer for this evening. Okay, so you definitely make sure you get out your pen, your paper, and take some notes. Also, today's session will be recorded, so it will be posted in the chat that you can all refer back to it as needed. Okay, all right. So again, welcome everyone. All right, so let's go over to the next quick video, and then we get our presentation on the road.
My room at this amazing, wonderful hotel, and my daughter Deborah Opara is letting me in. Oh my goodness, look at this. What's the name of this hotel again? Deborah? Burge. This is a hotel. When you think you have seen it all.
Our guest restroom.
Here is the guest restroom. When you think you have seen it all, you have not even started. My goodness, look at how beautiful. Everything in gold. This is guest restroom.
Then we go to
And after that, and here is where I can sit, or she can sit, and do any work. And here, like a little mini bar. Can you believe that? And here is, go ahead, a dining.
Dining center over here. This is real fruit, not fake fruit.
Of course.
As you continue to see, this is our TV.
Look at that.
Surrounded by gold.
All
then we
good.
have our couch, living room area. Beautiful furniture.
My
beautiful
goodness. This
astounding.
is amazing.
We have
1 second.
the different colors are just amazing.
Goodness gracious.
And then we have her view.
And we have our view.
This hotel
This is a
actually
7-star.
on the sea.
This hotel is on the sea. You can see the
As you
ocean.
can see, we're literally on
We are
the sea.
on the sea. Can you believe that?
Can you believe
on
that?
the sea. Look. The sun sets and
This
sun
is
rises.
the only 7-star hotel.
This is the only 7-star hotel in the world, and it is located in
Burj Al Arab.
Dubai.
That's the name.
And the name of this hotel,
Burj Al Arab.
you can actually look it up yourself. Yep, the name of the hotel is what again?
Burj Al Arab.
Burj Al Arab. Burj Al Arab. That's our television. My goodness. Okay. So next,
Stairs.
we're going
Actually,
to walk.
I'll show you a little space right here.
Okay, so what is this area?
This is the smallest place you open here. This is like storage under the
Like a
stairs.
storage.
But notice the doorknob, very explicit. You have the mirror.
My goodness, look at that.
Beautiful. Now we go
Look at that.
upstairs.
Look at that. Hard work pays. Hard work pays. PGI is not playing.
They're not.
This is serious. Stop wasting your time with other companies. Join PGI. Your life will never be the same.
Ever.
I've seen hotels. I never knew there was anything like this. Gracious Lord, God, I thank you.
We have a
Jesus, I thank you for the grace to be a part of this, for the grace to be here, to enjoy this. It's only the grace of God. It's a privilege. It's an honor. I bless God and I bless RV Palafox for making this possible for us.
Amen. Then we'll first go to the restroom.
Here is
Is
our
bathroom.
exclusive.
Exclusive, exquisite. Look at the water faucet. Just look at
Look at
the knob.
look at.
Look, gold.
Oh my goodness
Oh, I
gracious.
didn't even notice this. Look.
What is that again? Oh my God. Okay. I'm gonna close this door. There we go. Everything gold, Versace. Grace.
Detailed
My
to
goodness.
the core.
Everything.
Then we have our shower here.
Oh gracious Lord. This is
Wow, they even have that.
amazing.
You know
This
how,
is
you know how we have to use towels?
amazing. My goodness. Sorry?
You know how we have to use towels for a bath mat? Look, they have their own bath mat for us to use. Bath rug, I mean.
Bring that, let me see. Before you do that, let me capture this. We are doing this just to encourage you that anything is possible with God. Like my CEO would say, with God and with God's blessing and hard work, anything is possible. This is the Bitcoin lifestyle. Do not be found wanting. Get up, pick up yourself, be encouraged, be strong, pray hard, work hard, and the sky will be your starting point. Get them out, let's say. Everything literally is in gold.
What hotel gives you guys a
Goodness.
bath rug? Please explain to me.
Right?
We all use towels in a hotel for a bath rug, but look, they have given us a bath rug.
A bath rug. My goodness, this is interesting. Gracious God. You're moving. Okay, that's it.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And even the towel. Look at the towel. Oh God. This is lovely. This is lovely. What can I say? God is good. God is good. Sit up, work hard. Don't be a spectator. We all came into this world. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. Everything belongs to God. And the Bible says God has given you the power to create wealth. You have it in you. Get up and join us. Look at me today in a place like this. My goodness.
Then we have
Thank you, Lord.
makeup room,
Look at
dressing room,
the dressing, makeup room.
Versace, have
Everything.
chairs, I got a red closet,
Gracious Lord.
massive,
We're going to know so.
the
Excuse.
chair.
I don't know what else to say. This is just so good to be true, but it is what it is.
Last but not least,
Last but not least, you know what? Close the door first. Close the door, then you open it. Let me see what the door. Look at the door. Look, my gracious Lord. Now I knock. Open the door, Deborah.
we have,
May I come into your room?
yes, you may.
Wow. Look at this here. That is the what? The temperature control right there. There we go.
Amazing
There we go.
living room couch, relax. Then we have our beautiful view once again.
Look at our bed. Me and Deborah, we are going to lay on this bed.
We have a mirror right above us as well.
Actually, we have a mirror. Let's see. Oh, there goes the mirror. Huh. Life is beautiful. Just work hard. Don't be a spectator. Be an active participant.
And be optimistic about every opportunity that comes.
Don't miss out. It's not difficult. It's not difficult at all. Just work hard. Get up. You go to work every day. PGI, just put in just a letter. That's all you have to do. And you can have all this.
Exactly.
You can enjoy all this. I think you have to push a button to close this curtain. I would like to see that happen. To see.
We're having the lifestyle.
PGI steps you over the top. PGI is number one.
Help them get a person, and I'll have a presentation. Timing and positioning will be really, really, really key. But I'm not going to go any more into that. I'll have another video. I'll even go a little bit deeper, and I'll have a presentation for you guys. But PGI, let me tell you, yesterday I was helping a teammate in California, helping get a person started. So kind of doing like a three-way call, and my phone rings, and it's a 310 area code, which is LA. And I'm like, well, I'll just call them back whenever I finish. You know, I'm in the middle with one of my team members, so I ignored it. Or I said they'll leave a message, I'll call back. The number calls back again. I ignore it a second time. The third time, a Houston number calls, which is where I'm at, and it has 8,000 on the end of the number. And I'm just like, well, this could be something serious. Like, you know, it could be hospital, you know, police department, who knows? Somebody's trying to get in touch with me. You know, I tell them, I say, hey, hold on real quick. Let me make sure this isn't an emergency or something. And the gentleman answers the phone and he says, hello, Quentin. And I'm like, hello? Yes, this is RV Palafox. That is the CEO of PGI is calling me. And so I'm like, well, okay, well, how you doing? You know, like, you know, what's going on? And, you know, long story short, he starts to thank me for what, you know, our group has been doing with PGI. And I had no idea that, you know, they do a monthly webinar, just kind of give company updates and performance updates and top performers. Well, there was a webinar that took place, I guess, at the beginning of this month. And my name was #1 for enrollers for the month of October, which was the month that we launched. And on the video, this guy sends me a clip of this video, and I'm looking at it, and he says, top enroller is Crypto Pays Me Daily. Well, anybody know who Crypto Pays Me Daily is? And some of his master distributors, I guess, were in the back, and they were like, I think he's a YouTuber from the US. And then they're like, wanting to find out who Crypto Pays Me Daily is. And so he's reaching out to me now, I guess, because now he knows and is calling me. And I just wanted to share what Mr. RV did for me. And, for one thing, the first thing he asked me, he says, hey, is there anything we can do to help you grow your business more, grow your channel more? Is there anything? And at the time, I didn't know. I couldn't think of anything. I'm sitting there kind of like, in shock a little bit. But I said, no, I think everything is great. I said, as long as this company continues to do what it's doing and, hold up to their promises, I said, we don't need anything else. I've not had one person complain to me about PGI. Everyone is getting paid and we all love it. And so he said, well, what agreements do you have? I said, well, I started with $1,000 agreement, and then I upgraded, right after that to the $20,000 agreement. And, I've been earning, and it's been great. He says, are you sure that's the agreements that you have? I said, yeah, that's the ones I have. He says, have you checked your back office? I look on my back office. They have added a $5,000 package to my back office, which of course, $5,000 will mature to $10,000. So basically, they gave me $10,000. So I'm like, oh, wow, like I'm just kind of blown away. And so they FaceTime me. They call me on FaceTime. And so, he's sitting there with a couple of his master distributors, Dr. Rose, and then there's another lady from the UK. And I don't know if there's anyone else there, but, they're all there. And, they're just congratulating me and thanking me. And, just they're impressed with the channel, with the content and everything. And so he says, hey, but that's not all. He says, since you did so well last month, I also want to invite you to our conference in Dubai. He says, all expenses paid. We'll take care of it. We want you to come. And I said, oh, wow. And it's crazy because 30 minutes before that, I was talking about Dubai to someone else because I use Dubai on my VPN. Crazy. Right. And so he tells me, hey, we want you to come to Dubai. Now, there was a contest that was running right when we launched at the beginning of October, but it ended like a week, maybe 2 weeks into October. So there was not an opportunity to get the numbers high enough to qualify for it, which no big deal. But I guess they saw, what happened over the course of the month. And he just invited me to come. So I was just really honored and, thankful for that. And he says, also on our next Super Saturday, we would like to have you on as a guest, and we'd like to ask you some questions and interview you. I was like, hey, great, cool. I would love to, share, what's taking place. So 2 great things right there that kind of, 3, the $5,000 package, being invited to Super Saturday and then Dubai. And he says, that's not all. I have more. And I'm like, what more could you possibly do? He also says, hey, I want to invite you to come out to Abu Dhabi, all expenses paid. We're going to take care of that for you as well. And I'm like, really? I've never been, I've always wanted to go, to the Middle East, but I've never been. And then he also says, but that's not it. We have more. And he says, I'll be coming to the US. I'll be in Las Vegas. And I want to invite you to come out, all expenses paid, to Las Vegas for a weekend there as well. And I mean, I was literally at this point, I'm like completely blown away, but I say all of that to say a couple of things. We look at PGI and people say, well, how long is it going to last? When is it going to shut down? And we had this conversation on the call yesterday. And he says, what do you say when people ask you that? And I said, it's not going to shut down. I said, PGI has not given me one reason to think that they would shut down. Everything that they said that they were going to do, they have done it. They've done it. They've paid everyone. And he said he even addressed Monday when they had some updates taking place that they had no control over, that kind of slowed down the withdrawal process for a lot of people. That was the first little hiccup. And they came right back up that night and I was able to withdraw. But other than that, there's not been one single thing to question whether or not this company is going to continue doing what they have been doing. And so I also got some insight on some new things that are going to be coming. He said, I can't speak on those, but some really great things that are going to be coming in the future. So they're planning for this company to be here for a long time. And, there's offices all over the world right now, and they're continuously opening more as we speak. And, but yeah, companies like this that, take care of their people and just do what they say they're going to do. They're hard to find. They're very hard to find in this space, in the cryptocurrency world. So, I'm 110% behind PGI. I'm definitely, this business is not going anywhere. I will be building it continuously. I'm not stopping. And I hope everyone is doing the same and that you're sharing this with people, because it is life-changing. I had someone message me and told me that because of this, him and his wife, their finances are they're in such a different place right now. And moving forward into the future, they're going to be in a completely different space. And he was just thanking me and so thankful for the opportunity. And for me, those are the stories that move me, and those are the stories that impact me and, just bring, joy to me. And that helps me fulfill what I'm really passionate about, and that's really helping people. And then I know I've said it on some other videos that my passion is to be able to impact 100,000 people financially by helping them earn $1,000 per month. And that's my goal. And, I know it's big and it's really audacious, but that's my goal. And so PGI is definitely helping me achieve that, and it's changing a lot of lives for people. So I wanted to get in real quick on my back office and just show you from, I enrolled a little bit before October the 1st, but I did not work the business until October the 1st. So from October 1st to now, I'm just going to show you kind of what the earnings look like and kind of what our group has done. So in volume, which is just
up and do my first package of $100. Now, before that, I was just a regular a regular wife. I was a mother. I was a businesswoman, and we ran a business with my husband. Now, mid-March last year, due to COVID and the pandemic, our country went into a lockdown. Now, our business deals with school uniforms and corporate uniforms. So when the lockdown was called upon, our business was seriously affected because we are not the kind that can be able to work from home. We need to be physically in the office and be able to interact with our clients. So we knew that we would be affected for quite some time. But again, we had faith because we are born again and we have trust that we know that God had a better plan for us. So early March, I was introduced to PGI by a friend who sent me a message, and I ignored because at that time life was just usual, was normal. I never really thought of any need of looking for another income before that. So around that time, mid-March, when the lockdown was called, I decided now to go back and look at that message. And in my past, I have been a networker. So I had sworn to myself that I would never get into networking again. But this, I think, lockdown called for quick measures to be taken. And we had some savings in the bank. And we were so sure that if the lockdown progresses for a very long time, we will either withdraw everything and spend it. And by the end of the lockdown, we will have nothing to start off. So we had to think fast and act fast. So when we attended the first presentation with my husband, we made the decision to put in whatever we had. But again, I started with $100 just to be able to test the waters. And during that time, I decided to look for the CEO so that I can be able to get more information before we put in our only savings and lose it. So after talking to Mr. RV, and I thank God that Mr. RV was available, even with $100 package that I had invested, he still made time to come and meet with me on Zoom. And we talked, and he reassured me And I really thank God because I was able to see how genuine Mr. Arvi was. So we went to the bank, we took our first our only savings, and put in a $10,000 package. Now we again went back to the bank and requested for a bank overdraft, which we put in $100,000. And from there on, I can assure you, our lives totally changed because we watched our earnings grow day by day. And at that point, I was not going to network. But by the end of April, I decided that I needed to start in telling people about this amazing opportunity. And I remember in one corporate meeting, a Zoom meeting, I brought in about 20 people, and that was 20 prospects, and none of them signed up for PGI. It was very demoralizing. But again, I want to tell people, especially those who have tried networking and they feel that they are not able to convince people that be persistent, be consistent, and it will happen. And after that, I had to go back to my drawing board. Probably I wasn't doing my presentation so well. And I changed everything. And from there on, I was able to share the opportunity to many people who came into the business. And my team was able to grow from one level to the other. And I actually got to know much later through my leader, Benny Akiki, that I was the first to have invested $100,000. I had no idea about that. But again, I thank God. And I normally tell ladies that, you know what, if I can do it, you can do it. We cannot limit ourselves because we are women, but we should be able to rise above that and be able to do the best that we can. Now,
Okay, guys. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that little bit of testimonies and so on about PGI. I certainly did myself. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually go over to our PowerPoint, and what we are covering this evening is that we are covering how to successfully register a person and get them all set up. Okay. All right, so let's go back to the top. As I said, you guys take some notes. All right, you may have some questions in certain areas, so I'm going to unmute shortly so that as I go through, a person that have a question can give me the question. All right, so I'm not going to do the presentation. I'm not going to do a presentation as such. Okay, this is training, so therefore I'm going to unmute everyone. All right, only unmute yourself if you have a question. All right, but as I go through it, you know, if there's something that you don't understand, okay, as I go through, okay, you can ask me questions there. So don't let me complete the whole thing and then you forget what you're gonna you know, gonna say. But let's do it as I go through each slide, okay? All right, so let me unmute everyone. Okay, so let me hear some voices. Anyone out there? Is there anyone out there watching this training session this evening?
I believe.
All right,
Yes.
here we go.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes.
Okay.
Good evening.
Yes,
Good evening.
Chris.
Yep,
Right.
Chris.
Hi, Chris. Good
I'm
evening.
here.
Wonderful.
We're
What's
here.
up?
Hi, Chris.
Wonderful. So that means I'm not here by myself, right? Okay, good.
No, you're not.
Fantastic.
You didn't expect that we would say that we would back you and leave you alone.
All right, there you go, guys. All right.
Arnie's sleeping though. He's had a hard day, so he's resting.
All right, it's going to be recorded, so he should be able to watch it later.
Okay, great.
All right. Okay.
Good evening, Chris.
Hey, Bernard. Good evening. Okay. Let's make sure that we recorded. Yes. All right. Okay, slideshow. Okay, all right. So first step, guys. All right. So as a person that started, all right, the first thing you want to know. So this is a person you guys are on board already. This is your first step. You want to know to promote your business to someone. That person want a link to get started. The first thing is to be able to get your referral link. All right. So basically, you're gonna log into your PGI account. And guys, as you know, you log in with your username and your password. Then the system's gonna shoot you a authorization code in order for you to get in. Okay, so you go to your email, you collect it, and you come back and you put it in to the area where you have to put in the activation code. Now, it's important if you're using your phone not to close that page. All right, you have to minimize it. Okay, so the page that's going to ask you to put in the activation code, you must minimize it and go to your email. All right, and then you come back to that page to put it in. All right, so that's very important. Otherwise, if you close it, it means you have to go back to login, and therefore, as long as you click login again, it's going to have to use a different code. All right, and that can send you around like a dog catching its tail. All right, because every time you put in the code, it will be wrong because a new code have been issued. All right, okay. All right, so when you go to when you log in, as soon as you log in, you're on your your dashboard. Okay, so the dashboard is the first page you will see when you log into your account. All right, now what you have to do, just scroll down a bit and you will see this on the left-hand side. So if you're on a cell phone, it most likely might be in the middle, all right, because the cell phone, the screen will be much smaller, but if you're actually on your tablet or your computer, laptop or desktop, therefore you will see this over to your left, okay? All right, so you're gonna see shareable links, and therefore, can't miss it, guys, because it's in color. You have blue and green, okay? So you have the right side and the left side, or the left side and the right side. Now there's also a button there that mark copy link. So if you want to copy the left side, you click on copy link. If you want to copy the right side, you click on the copy link for the right side. So it's very straightforward, cannot miss it, guys. They give you a link, they give you a button for each one that you want to copy. All right. So again, right side, left side. That means, remember, guys, you're sponsoring two persons. One must go on the left and the right. You cannot put all two on the left. Now you cannot put all two on the right. Otherwise, you will not qualify for your boost up. All right. So bear that in mind. Everyone understand that so far?
So far.
Okay, wonderful. All right. All right. So now let's look at this area that marked weak leg. This only come into play, guys, after you've completed two persons, one on the left and one on the right. All right. So after you've completed your two persons, then you will now use the link that mark weak leg. So they will not use the left nor the right anymore. Now you use the link that mark weak leg. Now that weak leg link will put that person, that new person that you're sponsoring, okay, always on the side that is your weak side, the side that's considered to your weak, or the side that considered having the less amount of persons or the less amount of volume. Okay, I'll show you a diagram so you get an idea when I talk about weak and strong side. All right. Okay. All right. So remember that after you complete your two persons, then you're gonna shift now to the weak link. Okay, so you're gonna click the button to copy the weak leg, and that's the link that you will use from then on. All right, there's some errors that way because sometimes you forget which side which side is your strong side, and it's sending the wrong link to the person, right? So you don't want that to happen. Okay. Okay, so now when you copy the link, this is what the link will look like. Okay. So if you look at number 2, that's the registration link. So those two areas I have in red, where we have left and right. Could that person that we have in the background noise please mute a minute, please? I don't want to mute everyone, please. If you know that noise is coming from your background, please mute. Thank you. All right. Okay, so we have in red, this is the text I have here in red. This is the registration link. So when you copy your right side, okay, well, when you copy the left, this is what it will look like. And your username will be at the end. Okay, but you see it marked left in there. When you copy the right, it marked right in there, and your username is at the end. Okay, so again, what you can do is to copy those links and then save it so that you have it, that you won't have to necessarily log into your back office in order to get it. All right, so you can, whenever you log into your back office, copy them and then save them, so that you have them available. Okay, all right. what I normally do, I WhatsApp it to someone and they know at least who I WhatsApp it to, and I just go to WhatsApp and copy it back from there. That's my latest strategy. Or I save it. Well, when I use my laptop, I will save it in Notepad so that I will have it there. Okay. All right. So you're logging now. Whenever you're going to log into PGI, guys, the website, okay, to log into PGI is pgiglobal.trade/login, and that will bring you straight to the login page where you only have to put in your username and password. All right. So make a note of these, okay, for login, because they, especially with new persons, you know, they sign up and then they don't know how to get back to the login page to log into their account. So the web address is PGI Global. So you don't even have to put in www. anything like that. Just type in pgiglobal.trade//login, and then hit go on your keypad, and that will take you right to the login page. All right. Okay. So as I mentioned, the weak link, let's look at the weak link. That's number 3, the one at the bottom. Okay, and this is what it looks like. Okay, pgiglobal.trade/link, and then your username. Now, your username is always at the end of your referral link. Okay, so you do not send a link to a person if it doesn't have on your username, because you would not get credit for that. All right, you would not be the sponsor. So even if somebody send you a link, don't miss and send that person. And always check to make sure the link have on your own username. The username that you use when you sign up, okay, that is unique to you. Okay. All right. Now, when the person click the registration link, which is the link that you send to them, now let's go here. This is what they'll see. Okay. This is what they'll see. This is the registration page. And the registration page will have sponsored by, and your name will be there. So again, what you can do to confirm to make sure that the person has the right link is that when you send to them and they click it, ask them if they see your name, okay, on the page marked sponsored by. As long as your name is there, you know, yes, they have your link. So always double check these things, guys. It's very important to double check these things. Don't just send it and then, you know, if the person make an error, then it might be difficult for them to be corrected. So you double check to make sure it's correct before they even start the registration process. All right. Okay. Now the form is pretty simple to fill. Though some persons do get challenged. The areas persons normally get challenged with is the password. Okay. And some do get challenged with the username. Username is just a nickname. You have to create a username. The system doesn't give you a username. You have to create one. So as you guys know, my username is Big Dreamers. Okay. So therefore, that's the name I use. That's the name I call myself when I'm online. All right. So I don't use my name. That's my nickname online. Okay. So therefore, if you don't have a nickname online, well, create one for yourself. All right. And find something positive to call yourself. Don't call yourself anything negative. Find something positive to call yourself. All right. That will identify you and your personality and so on. Okay. All right. Now you have those two boxes that they must tick. Okay. To agree to the privacy policy and the terms and condition, and then they click create account. Now it's also important when they put in the email address, and these are questions you could ask persons. If they're gonna use the email, can you get into that email that you're gonna use? Because I've known persons to set up accounts and they cannot even get into the email that they put in there. So I don't know why they would have used an email that they can't get into that account. Because after creating the account, you're gonna get an email, okay, where you have to go into the email from the company. The company is going to send you an email. Okay, you have to go to your email account and open up that email and then click confirm your email address. So therefore, if you cannot get into that email, then it's a waste of time. You will have to then create a new one. All right. Now, of course, if you create a if you create an account, okay, with a username and you could not get into the account, and you're going to create another account, it means you have to use a different username because that username would already be registered in the system already. So you cannot have the same two usernames nor the same two names. Well, when we say names, for instance, there's more than one dog named Bob. So persons can have the same name and last name, okay? Because I mean they're from different parts of the world. All right. But if you was to create an account and you could not get back in, it's telling you cannot use the same name, all you have to do then is go ahead and put in your middle name. Okay. But normally I would leave the middle name out. Okay. As you can see, they have an asterisk on all the areas that is important, but there's none for the middle name. So just leave your middle name out. Okay. So these are all things you help persons when they're going to sign up. So these are all the guidelines that you can give them. Now the password, there's a format and how the password needs to be created. It's no less than 8 characters. It must have in a capital. It must have in a special character. When I say special character, we're talking the at sign, the dollar sign, the number sign, okay, the percentage sign. These are special characters, okay? And it must have in a number, all right? Again, when you put all those combinations together, it should be no less than 8. It could be as long as you want, but don't make it no less than 8, all right? And as I tell persons, you know, do not create your account with the same password that you have for your email. That's not good. That's not good at all, all right? You don't want to create, this is a fresh account, different and distinct from anything else you have, okay? So do not create a password that you have already for your email. It could be a password you use already, but certainly don't use your same email password to create this account, because when people are hacking, people tend to, you know, use things that they might have known that you use already. So if they know that they can get into your account with a password, you know what they're gonna do? They go to your email and see if they can get into the account with the same password. All right. So so that's why you don't want to have the same password as you use with your email. Let your email password be separate and distinct. Okay. So these are all the security features that you need to help persons when they sign up, because I realize a lot of persons are not too au fait with this area. Okay. All right. And that's another thing too, because what I found is that because some persons are not au fait with this area, what they'll do, because they ask them for the email, because they ask for the email, automatically think their, because the email is putting into the form, automatically think the password is the email password. All right. Which is not. It's a new password that you know have to create. Okay, it's so important to guys to remind persons to write their information down. The username that they use and the password that they use to create the account. Remind persons to write it down. Write it down. Okay. Up to yesterday, we had a person meant to log in and they could not remember. They put in the password that they say to create the account, and it's letting them know wrong password. Okay. So we had to do what? Request a temporary password. But that shouldn't be, because if you know sign up, that means the password that you just created should be working. Okay. All right. So after the account is set up, as I mentioned, they're going to be sent an email. Your next step is to encourage them now to do their payment. This is the PayPal payment. Okay. So if the person don't have a PayPal account, they can go right ahead and set it up. All this can be done the same time. If they have a, if they have if they have an account, right, then they can go ahead and then just use the email address. Okay. Use the email address and send the payment. Okay. Let's give me a minute, guys. Let's give me a minute. Okay, where are you? Okay, all right, let's go. All right, okay. Just had to edit something that I forgot to edit. Okay, all right. Okay. All right. So if you look at the transaction here, all right, the transaction here, again, when the person sends the payment, and basically they're going to be using the email address that we have over to the right in red. Okay, so this is the email address for the recipient, which is Simone Hunter. This is our contact in the United States, provided by my upline, my sponsor, Ainsworth, out of Jamaica. And she's the one who's actually assisting us, okay, to purchase the Bitcoin because, guys, we're not able to purchase Bitcoin, okay? Here in Barbados, we still have some issues. There's a place that we know that will open up shortly, okay? But all last year, we had a few apps that we were able to purchase Bitcoin through, a few websites that we were able to do it through, and then we realized as Barbados got on that blacklist, a lot of companies had to remove us off the list, all right? And then we only have Scotiabank credit card that's working. Again, within a year or two, you know, we've seen this just start to decline and decline. All right. Persons had the opportunity to buy Bitcoin using the First Caribbean debit card, then First Caribbean block it. Then we were able to use the Care Shepherd card, Care Shepherd block it. And the worst bank right now that we know of right now that's still allowing it is Scotiabank. Okay. All right. So again, we put this in place, okay, only for PGI. So this is only for PGI. So persons cannot use this method to buy Bitcoin to have in their wallet, not at this time. Okay, you can only use this method to purchase a package in PGI. So if you're looking to buy $100 package or 400 or 6 or 1,000 and so forth, this is when you will use this method. Okay, so what you're going to send to the individual, okay, is this information that we have here, okay, where we have send your PayPal payment to, and that's saax2sims@gmail.com. I have it also in the chat. I repost it. And if anyone need it, they can just let me know and they can send it to them directly. All right. And therefore, this is what you will send off to your new member. Okay, so the person that's now signed up, this is what you're gonna, this is the information you're gonna send to them, and they need to make the PayPal payment to that email address because PayPal operate by email address. So therefore, you enter the email address, okay, in PayPal and send the amount of 136 US dollars. That will cover the 100 package. So that will be including the 100 plus 19 plus the fees at PayPal. Okay, and also the fees to buy the Bitcoin because Simo, when she received the funds in her PayPal, because she's a US, because she's in the US, it's sent to her bank account, and because it comes to her bank account, okay, then she can then take it and buy the Bitcoin within the Cash App that she has. All right. Now, last week we had a little challenge, that is a good challenge, but yet still a challenge, is that we reached our maximum that we could purchase for the week. Because within her app, she can only purchase up to $5,000 a week. And we were able to lick that out in 2 days as the week start. Okay, so it means Ainsworth is also putting things in place that we can also that they can use another method as well so that they will increase their limit. All right, because the business is growing. All right, so after the person made the payment, guys, they're gonna get a screen to show that the payment was made. But they have to go to the account activity or recent activity to see the breakdown. In this, what I'm showing you, this is the breakdown, which shows you the amount and the transaction ID. Okay, they need to take a screenshot of this page, and this is what they need to send to prove that they made the payment. All right, so this is necessary. The screenshot of the page must have on the amount and the transaction ID. Okay, now after that is done, the next step, okay, so first step of register is to register. Okay, there's a step there to register, then to send the payment. Okay, and after sending the payment, now they can go and activate their package. All right, so don't let persons activate the package yet if they haven't sent the payment, because you don't want to activate the package and then to go to send the payment, then you realize, you know, whether they have enough funds on the card or the card not working, and then the package is already activated. No, you don't want that. So let's make sure the payment go through at PayPal first, okay? And then we go ahead then and let them activate the package. So to activate the package, again, they can log into their PGI account, and chances are, if they when they go to verify their email, okay, and they click that button to verify, if it's happening right after they have registered, it will log them right in. If not, if they're doing it a little time after, they just then have to do what? Go back to the login page and put in the username and password. It will shoot them a verification code. They come back, put the code in, and when they put the code in, it will bring them to this page here. So this page that they're on, where they're now able to know what? Purchase an agreement. Okay. So when they purchase the agreement, they're going to select the package. So we have the 100, the 4, the 6, the 1,000. Okay, so let's say persons are taking our recommendation and they're starting off with the 100. They purchase the 100. After they purchase 100, they'll be brought to a page like this, right? This comes right after they purchase the 100 package, all right? This page, they also need to screenshot this page as well. So this page needs to be screenshot. Okay, Grain, you have a question, Grain?
Yeah, I was wondering, like, when the person send off the PayPal funds, don't we also have to send our wallet address?
No. You don't send your wallet address to the person that you're sending the PayPal funds to. Okay, after you send the PayPal funds, you create the package, and then you're gonna come right here. It's gonna bring you to this part right here. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
this page here, okay, don't forget this page here is telling Simone, okay, who to make the payment to, the account to send the payment to. So when you create this page, okay, you with me?
Yeah.
When you create this page, it's saying what? Send 0.00238. That's the amount of Bitcoin, okay? That's the amount of Bitcoin. And this is the wallet address, 3ENLAN and end with FGT. Right. So that's the wallet that we are sending the payment to, because we're not paying for this package. But don't forget, when you send the payment to Simone, you're not sending it to Simone and Bitcoin, you're sending it to her in US dollars, but she have to take that money and do what? Buy Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna make the payment on your behalf in Bitcoin.
Oh.
Okay.
I get it.
Right. She's making the payment on your behalf in Bitcoin. So that's why we need to provide her now with the information so that she will know where to make the payment on your behalf.
Okay.
Okay.
I was thinking, okay, yeah, I got it.
Right.
I know that I was getting confused with the part about your own personal wallet address. That's what I was thinking.
Right. Okay. No, the Bitcoin is not going to your wallet. It's going to PGI to pay for your package, but she's going to be doing it on your behalf. Now, if you had Bitcoin, then you can do this part on your own. All right. But those persons who are now joining us and they don't have Bitcoin, this is how they have to acquire the Bitcoin, okay, in order to pay for the package. So therefore, they have to send the funds via PayPal to Simone. Simone take that funds, buy Bitcoin with it, and instead of sending the Bitcoin back to you, she will pay PGI for the package that you already created. All right. Now, after you have created this page, guys, you have to screenshot it and send it to me. And also, you see the wallet address that marked with 3ENLAN. That's called a wallet address. Okay. So, guys, when we hear me use the term, please copy the wallet address. The wallet address is this long set of letters. Okay. Yeah, and numbers. It's normally bold. So therefore, it is bold, okay, than all the other text on the screen. So you have to copy that, because if you only sent to me a screenshot, the reason I asked this, let me explain to person, the reason I'm asking persons to send me the screenshot and then to copy the wallet address and send the wallet address separate outside the screenshot, so that I can verify what you have on the screen is correct. Okay. So when you copy it and send it to me separately, then I can verify that it's correct. And also, it's easy for me to copy the wallet address, okay, and send it to Simone so that she can do what? Copy it and put it in. Because don't forget, when it comes to Bitcoin wallet, always try not to write it down. Whenever you write it down, you can make an error. You can call a one, an L, and so forth. Okay, or I. So therefore, it's best to copy and paste when it comes to your Bitcoin wallet. Do not write it down thinking that you know it correctly. I've known persons who've done it, and because of one little number or letter is wrong, could be somebody else's wallet address, and that person get that money. You can never get it back. So when it comes to your wallet address is like your bank account number. So this is your account number for your, well, but not this one, but just let you know what a wallet address is. It is your account number that connects to your account, to your Bitcoin account. So if you don't get your number right, I know a number of persons, I don't know if they're on this call tonight, but I know a number of persons that have gotten it wrong and it's sending money to somebody else, and that was gone forever. All right. So you don't want that ever to happen to you. So don't ever get any habit of writing down your and trying to type it in. No. Always copy it and paste it in. All right. Okay. So what you're sending me? Let me repeat again. You're sending me the screenshot of the PayPal payment, the page that have the transaction ID and the total, and you send me the page, the payment page. Okay. So after the person select the package, it will bring them to this page. So they're gonna do what? Screenshot this page and copy the wallet address. This wallet address will be different for every single individual person. So no two wallet address will be the same. So therefore, 100 persons sign up tomorrow, all of them will be given a different wallet address to send that payment to. So don't think that because you had a wallet address, you can send to another person and say, well, use that. You understand? No, it don't work that way. So don't ever send that wallet address because you say, well, this is the wallet address that I had to pay the funds to. No. Every single person, 100 persons sent today, every single person as they come to this page will be given a different wallet address to send those funds to. All right. So don't let persons fall into that trap and try to use back the same wallet address that they made the payment to before. No, it's not going to work, guys. It will not be connected to your account. Every single account is given an independent wallet address for that funds to be sent to. All right. Okay. Any questions anyone have before I go any further?
Chris,
Yes.
I just wanted to comment that I don't know if it would be relevant in this case, but you know you always mention to make sure that the first 3 or 4 numbers or letters at the front and at the end
yes, it is
of
relevant.
the wallet address are the same.
Yes.
Right. So I just wanted you to mention that.
Okay. Because we're dealing with so much characters, okay, guys, that have the hands that I'll get to shortly. All right. Because it has so much characters, guys, what you try to do, just remember the first 3 and the last 3. So for instance, whenever you're sending a payment, always verify that the wallet address is what you have. So therefore, let's say I'm going to send a payment to this wallet address. I'm going to pay attention to the first 3 and I'm going to write that down, 3N, 3EN. I'm going to go down to the last 3 and I'm going to do what? Write down FGT. All right. Now, when I go to send the payment, when I copy it now and I put it in, I'm looking for those same, okay, letters at the beginning and at the end. And as long as I know I got it at the beginning and the end, that means what I copy, all the rest in between have to be right. All right. So always do that. And even when you send in funds yourself to another person, always practice that habit. Okay. Look at the first 3, write it down, and look at the last 3, write it down. So therefore, when you copy and paste in, confirm it by the same last 3 and the first 3. All right. Okay. All right. Let's look at we have.
There's just a quick question here. Where do you find this again? I came in it. You found it when you went through to buy the
let's go back.
package.
When the person register, okay, they can get the email. They're gonna log into the email, go to the email. PGI would have sent them a verification email to a confirmation email to confirm this is a new resident, a new person who just registered. All right.
Right.
PGI is gonna send them an email to verify the email that they use. Okay, so they're gonna go to their email, open up, find that, open it, and click on confirm email. When they click confirm email, okay, it will bring them to into their account. If it does not bring them, if it does not bring them here, that means there's a time lag that took place between when they register and they're clicking the email. Okay. All right. Now, if it do bring them, it will log them in automatically and it will bring them right here. If it does not bring them here, it means they have to do what? Put in their username and password and then get in to log in. When they log in, it will bring them right here. A new person, no sign up, the system will not take them nowhere else but here, because you cannot see a dashboard. You cannot go into any other area unless the person becomes a paid member. They have to have an active package. All right. So after they select their 100 package, then it will bring them here to the payment page. Okay. So this is how they get this. This is how they're able to see this page. You cannot see this page unless you select your package, agreed, said yes, and therefore it will bring them right here to this page. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so this the
I'm just
information.
thinking, Thursday, if I have to do it now to buy my package.
Same thing, same principle applies. As long as you select the package, then it will bring you here.
You're already there?
Yes, that's what I'm saying to you.
Oh, I was trying it just now. You didn't bring me there, so
no. You have to select your package. Select the package that you're purchasing. When you select the package you're purchasing, you click yes. You can't go nowhere else but here. After you select the package, the only other place the website can bring you is to where to send the payment. That's the only other place it can bring you. Can't take you nowhere else.
Fair enough.
Okay.
All right.
This is what you would call the checkout, and so to speak. You know, you put on the website, you put in your credit card. You know, bam, you select all the items you want, and when you select the items you want, it then bring you to the credit card page. Send payment to this account or whatever. Good. So therefore, same thing here. You're sending the Bitcoin to this account. All right. As I mentioned, each wallet address will be different. So therefore, you can't use somebody else's wallet from a payment that they made. Okay. So don't ever rely on getting this information outside of the website. It must come directly here. Okay. After you select your package. All right. So guys, remember now, if the person is going to PayPal, okay, you have to send me this information, because this is the information then I pass on to Simone. Let me go back again. You need a screenshot of the PayPal payment. Screenshot must have in what? Transaction ID. Okay, and the amount. Okay. Then we also need a screenshot of this page. Also, copy the wallet address separate and send it to me along with the screenshot. So the only three things I need: the PayPal screenshot, the payment pair screenshot, and a copy of the same wallet address that is shown up on the screen in the screenshot. And there you go. You've completed the process. Okay. And that's how we are able to register new persons into the system. So guys, learn these steps, because the more persons learn these steps, it means more persons can help the people get on board, okay, without having them to be waiting, okay, on me to call them or for me to get back to them, all right, or they're calling me, I didn't get through, stuff like that. Okay.
Chris?
Yes?
The PayPal account should be a business account or an ordinary account?
It doesn't matter what account they have. It doesn't matter what account they have. If they're not registering, I would recommend they start with a personal account. But if they already have an account, they use whatever account they have.
Okay.
All right. Because my account is a business account that I had for years. So I use what I had. I didn't even register for a personal account after. I use the business account that I have, and it works fine. But new persons, I would recommend they start with go over the personal account, because with the business account, you have to become verified and send in business documents and so on. So it will take you a little while to get verified. All right. So if a person chooses a personal account, all this can be done the same day. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So now that you are in, okay, so let's look at your back office now. Your back office, guys, a person purchased a package. All right, your package after Simone have made the payment to the wallet address that is given. Okay, we now have to wait till that transaction is complete on the blockchain. Okay, the blockchain, I think in order for the package to be, in order for the payment to go through on the blockchain to be actually picked up by PGI system, you must have at least 4 to 5 confirmations on the blockchain. All right. Now, if you go back here, let me see. Let's go back here. Okay. Look at this area here, guys. And the blue button that mark awaiting payment. You guys can see that awaiting payment. Okay. Now you see it has 0 confirmation. All right.
Yeah.
Right. So that must become 4 to 5 confirmations for PGI system to pick it up that the payment has been completed. Okay. So one reason I'm saying this because it is not instant. Okay, so don't think because you just make the PayPal payment, everything's going to show up instant. It's not instant. It takes some time. Okay. All right. Now, as long as it's picked up by PGI system, then it's going to show here on your dashboard. It's going to show on your dashboard, and it's going to show here mark processing. It's going to show mark processing. Okay. It takes 72 hours processing before it becomes active. So every package that you purchase will take 72 hours before it becomes active. All right. You guys remember that? 72 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, every single package that you purchase will show up under active agreement. Okay. Active trading agreement. Whenever you purchase a package, active trading agreement, okay, that's where it will show. Okay. All right. You can see the progress of each trading agreement on the dashboard. You can see how much you've gotten paid so far and what percentage is left. Okay. Like for instance, a 100 package is going to pay till it gets to 200. All right. Based on this example, this has been paid what? 132.02. So that balance, that will bring you to 200. Okay. That's how you know what's left. All right. Okay. All right. Now let's look at your left and your right. So we're looking at your left side and your right side. Now remember, guys, you must put one person where on the left and one person on the right. When you do that, if you can get it done in your first 30 days. Oh, I'm having some background noise, please. Okay, had no choice, guys. All right. All right, so one person on the left, one person on the right. You do this in your first 30 days, and this will qualify you guys for the 2% booster. Okay, 2% booster. Okay, so I'm giving an example here so that you guys can see the diagram. This is the genealogy, all right? So your genealogy is your group, the members that you brought in and who those persons brought in. This is known as your genealogy, your binary genealogy. Okay, so of course, your binary genealogy, you're the one who always at the top, okay? And you have your left and your right, okay? Now, every time that, let's say I want to see more persons because the genealogy is not going to show me every single person. All right. So it means anytime I want to see more persons, I have to click on the username of each person for it to drill and go down further. All right. So you must click on it. So don't call me and tell me you're not seeing everybody showing something wrong. No, you have to click each username of the individual, and that will bring them to the top and allow you to see who's below that person. All right. So that's how you keep drilling down over and over until you get down to the bottom. All right. Okay. Now, if you look here on my right, I have remaining points is 54,300, and remaining points on the left is 0. So therefore, I have my right side then it's only obvious that my right side is my accumulating side. Look at the amount of points they're accumulating. Look over on the left, you realize there's no points accumulating on that side. So I definitely know which is my strong side from which is my weak side, because the side that has the most points is the side that is my accumulating side. So therefore, that's how you know which side is your strong side from the weak side, or which side is the side that is going to accumulate, as opposed to the side that you're going to get payout. And the reason the side on the left have 0 because it's always paying out. So if it's always paying out, therefore there cannot be points left in it. All right, because as points come in, they get pay on it. As points come in, they get pay on it. As points come in, they get pay on it. All right. As points come in on the right side now, I don't get pay on it. It just do what? Accumulates. And let me explain another area, okay, so that you understand how the accumulation and pay side works. So if let's say we have, okay, we have on the right 54. Let me open back up the chat in case anybody wants to say anything. Okay, please, guys. Let's reduce the noise in the background, please, because it's also being recorded.
So Chris, question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Left and right. So I thought that it was only the right side you get paid on, but it means that you can get paid on either side, left or right.
Yes, exactly. Some persons strong side is their left side. Some persons strong side is their right side. When I first started out, my strong side was my left side. When I first started, my strong side was my left side. So then I start building my right side, and then my right side become my strong side, and then I had to switch back over to the left side and build the left side.
I see.
All right.
I get it.
Yeah. So it's wherever people fall, okay, that and that becomes greater in numbers. Okay, and the most points, that will become your strong side. Right? And as I said, you don't, it isn't because your left side or your right side started to be strong, it might remain strong. The other side might come and catch up and pass it in numbers. Okay, and that automatically take over and become the strong side or the accumulating volume side. Okay.
So Chris,
Mm-hmm.
that depends on how it depends then on how the people underneath you are doing.
That's right.
I mean, on either side.
It all depends on that. That's right. It all depends on that. You might got you might got 10 people on one side. Let me give you an example. You might got 10 people on the left side, and only 3 people on the right, and the 3 people on the right got more volume than the people on the left. You see what I'm saying? That can happen too, right? Okay. Or you end up now with the left side that go on the 10 people, and the side that go on the 3. The left side keeps billing, and the right side nobody in there in billing.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. So it depends on what they're doing. Correct.
Just a quick question, Chris. So I mean, what I'm saying is, okay, I have a left and a right, and if I bring in somebody, can I tell you dictate where I put in the person to build up my I suppose my left side is strong. Can I dictate if I put in person on the right hand on the right side to make it to get it to build up?
That's what you have a left side and a left side and a right side link. That's why you have a choice. And that's why you have a link that marked weak link, so that will always go up on the side that doesn't have the most.
Oh yes, the weak link. Yeah, I get it. Right. I get to that point yet, so that's why.
Okay. All right. But you do have a choice. You do have a choice the side, but you do not have a choice the person that they go under. You have a choice on the side that they go on, but not the person. Okay. Let me give you an example. Okay, let's say Jupiter. Okay, everybody can see that username, Jupiter. And
yes,
right. And I want someone to go under. Let's say Jupiter didn't have anybody at all, but Terry 2000 had. You understand? And I wanted somebody to go. And I wanted somebody to go under Jupiter. Of course, if I'm going to use my right side link, it will go under Jupiter, right? It will go under Jupiter. But let's say now Jupiter only has 1, but I want to get 2. It means now I will have to give Jupiter. I will have to use Jupiter's link when he's signing up someone, I will have to give that person to him personally so that he will use his link to sign that person up so that person could end up now on his other side that don't have anyone. Okay? Because if I use my link, the person now will go over under Jupiter, but it will go under the next person. It will go in a straight line going down and not going across. Okay?
Yeah, you understand.
Right.
The reason why your payout side, it is you are the person who's determined when you want to get your money out of your thing. Like
Okay,
withdrawals,
wait, give me a minute, Granny. I'm getting a lot of background noise. Guys, if you know you have the background noise, okay, and you're not at the mic at this time, just mute, please, so that we won't have the background noise. Yes, thank you. All right. Okay, go ahead, Granny.
My question was like, when it comes to the payout side, you as the individual, you determine when you want to do a withdrawal. So in this scenario here where it says the left side is showing a 0, remaining was 0, it's because you would have done a withdrawal.
No, it has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with the withdrawal. It has nothing to do with withdrawal. Okay, let me give an example. As if somebody joined this site right now and come in, let's say with 200, or sorry, a 400 package. Let's use an example, right? Okay, what the system does. Well, let me use an even number. Let's say 300, just for the example, just for argument's sake. 3 people join at 100, 300 points come in, right? What the system gonna do? I have 54,300. See that on the right side. The system gonna take, subtract 300 from there, okay? And now that will left 5,400. All right. And it will pay me out. It will pay me out on the 300 the same time. So my commission will reflect 3 $10 payments. Okay, because each had 3 persons that joined up at 100 each. So 3 $10 payments will reflect in my payout for the day. But this area that has remaining points will still show 0, because as the 300 come in, it gets subtracted from over on the right and goes back to 0.
Oh, okay. So it's never, it's always, yeah, 0.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because whenever new persons come in, you get paid on it the same time. It's just that the commission accumulate in your wallet to be withdrawn on Mondays.
You know, I was looking at the amount of people on the left hand side and the amount of people on the right hand side, and saying to myself, there's volumes of people there on both sides. So how that get to be 0? Because I don't understand.
Yeah, because it don't get paid on it already. Yeah, don't mind that there. You don't get paid on it already.
Oh, all right.
All right.
Thanks for that clarification. I never understood it that way. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna log in and show you a bit as well as we finish the PowerPoint. I'm gonna log in and show you exactly where those funds goes accumulate every day. All right. Okay. All right. Let's look at another scenario. This is another scenario. Okay. You join. Okay, and before you can end up bringing anybody, you can end up now with persons going down on one side like this. And you want to know, so where those people come from? I haven't brought in anyone as yet. Okay. All right. Now, remember, the person above you might be doing what? Sponsoring other persons. And if the person above you have there 2 persons already, that means any additional persons have to go where? Down below. All right. So this is what we call spillover. Now, this spillover doesn't benefit you unless you do what? Sponsor 2. You must sponsor your 2. Okay. You must sponsor your 2 in order to stop qualifying for your binary. So you can see this person here has 300 points on the left side, but they have what? 0 on the right. And if you notice, the right side have nobody as yet. No one as yet. Okay. So this points will stay here and accumulate. By the time this person bring in their 2 now, it means they will have a side that already start to do up, become the accumulating volume side or the strong side. So now it means now that they only have to then focus on where? The right side. After they sponsor their two, then their focus then should be on the right side so that they can start to get their payout. All right, you guys understand that? I think that was pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I understand it.
Chris?
Hello.
Chris?
Yes, I'm here.
Sinclair has a question.
Are you saying that, Chris?
Hey,
That
hey,
you can
Sinclair.
change the.
Hey,
Yeah,
go ahead.
Are you saying that you can change the weak side to the left side?
No, you're not changing the side. You're actually whatever side the system start to develop for you is the side that you have to work with. So if the system develop your left side is a strong side, then then you're gonna work on your right side. Okay. If your left side becomes your strong side, then then you're gonna start putting your new persons that you're bringing in should be going on your right.
Chris, the question I got for you. That scenario that you give us there just now. Suppose someone already sent a link to someone and it says on the left side. Can you pull back that link and put it, give it to the person and say, sorry, I give you the wrong side. I can put the right side.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. As long as they haven't paid, right? And as long as you haven't, okay, if you have somebody, let's say you have somebody on the left side already, okay?
Yeah.
And then the second person you saying also had the left side, yes, you can try to retract that from that person that haven't, if they sign up already, okay, the only other choice you have is to let them not activate the package, let them go ahead and re-sign up again, but they'll have to use a different username and a different email address.
Yeah, because I just realized what he said is true. I just realized with me, now when I have both left and right, but then I give somebody else the left hand. So the person I will have to retract that.
And your left side is your strong side?
My left side is my strong side, yes.
Yes.
So I had given the person the left hand link because I already was a left in there as well already. So I have to retract that then.
If you want the person on the right and they haven't signed up as yet, then send them the other link and tell them ignore the first one. If they sign up already, then it means they will have to do what? Sign up all over again, but with a different username and a different email address. Because as long as those email already registered in the system, it's not going to allow them to register again with the same email and username.
Okay.
And that's why, guys, that's why it's so important then to after you do the left and right, only use the what? The weak side link. Don't use the left and right anymore, because otherwise I've fallen into the trap twice already. So I know what you guys saying. So now I don't use the left and right anymore. I want to use the what? The weak side, the weak leg link. And therefore that will never happen again. All right. Okay.
Okay, so if the person, you there, Chris?
Yes, I'm here.
So if the person didn't pay yet, so you can withdraw without them changing the email address or password, right?
Wait, repeat that. I don't understand.
Okay,
you
like
they haven't,
we
you
were
say they
talking
haven't
about.
paid yet. You say they haven't paid yet, but have they
Right.
registered? Have they registered?
Yeah, they have registered.
Okay,
they're registered
good.
but not paid.
But if they have registered,
So
as I say,
we can pull it back then, right?
Can't pull it back. No, can't pull it back. You can only pull it back is for them to they will have to abandon that account and go and create a fresh account, okay, with the right side using a different email and username.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Let me see. Pat, could you mute your mic, please? I think the feedback is coming from your mic. Okay, thank you. Okay. All right, so again, it's to understand the menus now in your account. When you log into your back office, guys, if you're using a cell phone, your menu will be the top left-hand corner. You have 3 little dashes. That's your menu. You click on it, and this is what you will see come out. Okay, you will see this. These are all the different departments you can go in. It's like a department store. You have every department have different accessories, clothing, whatever. Good. So every area here, as a type of person, become familiar with your business, become familiar with the back office. All right. There's no button here that will delete your account, so you don't have to worry that you click a button and you're gonna delete it. You cannot miss and withdraw what you don't have. So if you hit withdraw the button, and if you ain't got no funds to withdraw, you don't have to worry. And if you got funds to withdraw, well, at least you do the right thing. All right. So don't be scared to hit the buttons, hit the menu and go through all of these areas. Get familiar with your account, where things are. That's the honest way you're gonna learn. Don't wait till the day of withdraw then to be asking, so where do I go and withdraw? That's something that you should have done already, because from the time you set up the account and you get in, you should be doing what? Clicking earnings, go on the network bonus, go on the withdrawal, go on the bonus adjustment. That's just what it did. I went under everything to see where everything is located. That's the honest way you would
I
know.
can't see anything, Chris.
Can't.
The screen is black.
Oh, sorry. All right, let me see. Stop. All right, let me just take a question here. Is it possible to get this recording? Yes, the record, this will be available after. Okay, the recording will be available after, and that's what I'm trying to get persons not to create too much background noise, because I want, when you guys will listen over to it, at least it's still good quality. All right. Okay. All right. Let me try to share my screen again. Is it there, Granny?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Chris.
Hey, Rudder.
Yes, I had a young man that he has. When I first started before Pastor Ronson, you had sent me my red light, my red link. I used the red link, and then I had
I hear what he's saying.
I have sent it with the left, right? But then he also sent off because sent off. I didn't how do you understand it? What you said? I didn't send off that same red leg to a lot of other people, right? But this your man has signed it underneath with the red leg, but my right and my left are already full. Would that be a problem?
Your left and right can be filled. There's always positions under the right side and the left side. They never fill. Your 2 top positions might be filled, but your left side and right side always taking in new people all the time.
Okay, so that would be a problem for him to.
As I said, the focus and how you position people, which I just went through, okay, is that you put one on the left and one on the right, and from the time you accomplish that, then you look for the side that does not have the most people and put them on that side.
But he's saying it under the right, that won't be an issue then. Okay.
I don't know if it will be an issue, rather you will have to know your structure. You're asking me, but I will have to see the structure to know if it's an issue, to know if you're putting him on the wrong side or not. So I can tell you yes or no that that's an issue, right? It is how your structure is, because everyone's structure is not going to be the same. As I said, one person right side could be their strong side, the other person right side could be their strong side, could be their left side. So it is how
my right side is
how your business is structured.
Right now. My right side is not even safe for right now, so I don't.
Your right,
Thanks
your
for
right,
that, it won't be
right. So your right side is your right side.
please.
Okay, so that means he signed up on the right, he's on the right side.
Okay.
Because I know you already done, I know you already done sign up 2 persons already. So any person that you're bringing in should be using you should be using the weak link. Go in and copy the weak leg link and use that link, and therefore then you don't have an issue.
That is what I would do now.
Yes. All right.
Got you.
Okay. All right. Great. Okay. So as I mentioned, guys, your dashboard, when you go into your back office, from the time you log in, it brings you onto your dashboard. The menu, okay, it's on your left hand side. So click the menu and you will see open up. Okay, this is what you will see. You will see my earnings. You click on my earnings, you get a drop down mark, network, bonus detail, withdraw, and bonus adjustment. If you want to buy a new package, you're going to click on what? Add trading agreement. To buy a new package, guys, you click on add trading agreement. That's where you buy a package. You don't go down here and buy and click on product purchase. Product purchase is where the debit card is located. All right. But the trading agreement, okay, is at this part here, we have add trading agreement. So as soon as you click add trading agreement, it will bring you to the page where you will see the 100, the 4, the 6, and so forth. All right. Now, your network, okay, is when you click on my network, that's where now you will see who you sponsor directly. All right. That means who you give your link to, and they sign up to your link. That will be under direct sponsor. Binary genealogy now is all the persons in your organization, in your group, or in your team. All right. So this is how, as I said, just click the buttons and go through, get familiar. There's nothing here that can delete your account. All right. There's nothing here that can mess up your Bitcoin wallet. All right. So you don't have to worry that you're going to mess up anything here, not in here. All right. Within your Bitcoin wallet is different, but in your PGI account, there's no button here that you can click that can create any issue for you. All right. So click there and go through to learn. Okay, so let me give you an example. If you click withdraw will bring you to a page like this. Okay. Now, as I mentioned, there are 2 bonuses, guys, that you're getting. All right. The network bonus, that's your binary. Okay. So what we talk to you about binary is the network bonus. Okay. And your trading bonus. Remember we said that persons earn in PGI and they don't have to refer anyone, but they will earn the what? They will earn trading bonus. They will earn interest then on their package. Okay. So that interest is what the company's getting from trading your Bitcoin. So that's what they call it, the trading bonus. Now you have 2 withdraw buttons. Each person will have 2 withdraw buttons. So no one can say they only have one. You have 2 withdraw buttons. Of course, sometimes you might only have earnings in one and the other one might be 0, but you have 2 withdraw buttons. All right. Okay. Now, if you only have a package in PGI and you do not have people join under you, then you only have trading bonus. Let me repeat that. If you only have a package in PGI running and you do not have anyone that you've referred as yet, okay, then you only have a trading bonus. You will not have a network bonus. Network bonus is only paid when you start to build the network. Okay. All right. Now, the trading bonus that pays you every single day. Interest is paid on your package every single day. Now, because it's paid every single day, it in some cases it's not reflected every single day on your dashboard. All right. So even though it don't reflect, doesn't mean that you're not going to get the payment. It just means that the system has not updated as yet. Okay. So sometimes we are like 3-4 days behind, and then during the week it catch up and come right back up. All right. So bear that in mind. All right. So don't become too alarmed because you realize that you haven't seen any payment going on for the last day or 2. All right. It normally catch up. But of course, there's from the time I joined, that's how I've seen it happen, that there's always been a delay and then it catch up and then you get back another delay, it catch back up, things like that. All right. Okay. Now the network bonus now is for persons now who earn it when you bring in your 2 persons. That's when you start to qualify to start earning your network bonus. So that's why I say the persons, even though you have persons that are still down below you and you have not brought in your tool, you still will not qualify for the network bonus. To qualify, remember guys, to qualify, you still have to sponsor 2 persons yourself. All right, to qualify for network bonus. Okay, now I think those of you who were on the last meetup that we had on Saturday, the international meetup, right? You would have heard the company talk about shifting out to withdrawals will be no. I guess when they launch the color wallet, the new wallet that they're gonna be putting in place, withdrawals now will be every day. Okay, but it would not be open up 24 hours a day. It still be open up for a certain time of day, but it will be every day instead of just on Mondays. But for right now, it's on Mondays. So every Monday we can only choose one wallet to withdraw from. So I can only click one withdraw button. I cannot click withdraw button under network bonus and withdraw that, and then click withdraw button under trading bonus and withdraw that. No, I have a choice every Monday to select one. So of course, what I will normally do, I will normally select the one that has the most. All right, that's how it works, right? I select the one that has the most and left the other one for next week. Okay. So again, even with the new withdrawal system that they put in place, it's still, even though they're gonna have it that you can withdraw every day, it still will be only once per day. So you will have to choose. You understand? That means if you miss a Monday, you can still go ahead and do it on a Tuesday. If you miss a Tuesday, you can still go ahead and do it on a Wednesday, but it still will be one withdrawal per week. All right, it still will be one withdrawal per week. All right, hope you guys get that. All right, okay, okay.
Chris,
Hey, hello.
suppose you don't have enough funds to withdraw.
But then you
What
have no
would that will you do?
Huh?
Suppose you don't have enough funds.
Well,
what results would you see? What results would you see?
Well, if you don't have enough funds, it will just show you what you have. So if you only have $10 there, but only show you $10.
Okay.
But again, you can't click the withdraw button because the minimum withdrawal, okay, is $88. All right. The minimum withdrawal is 88. So that means you will have to do what? Wait till you earn some more and then go ahead and withdraw.
I have a question.
Go to 100.
Even that, yes, even that.
All right, so my question, should I finish? My question is, how long does it actually take before it get to your blockchain? I guess nobody knows that, right?
Nobody knows that. You've been in Bitcoin for long enough to know that you can never give a time for when it hits your blockchain. All depend on the blockchain and how transactions are going. If they are slow, if they are fast, okay, it depends on the time of day, the amount of transactions going through, all of that. So as long as it's withdrawn, you don't have to worry about it. As long as you withdraw, okay, let me explain another thing. When you hit withdraw, there's a process still. There's still a process. I think I should have gone through that just now. Sorry. Okay, there's still a process. When you hit withdraw, it's gonna send you an email to confirm your withdrawal. You go to your email and you open it up, click on confirm withdraw, and therefore, since you click the button that mark confirm, okay, then it will it will show in your back office as withdraw confirm. All right. As long as withdraw confirm, you don't have to worry about nothing else. You just wait on the company to send it. All right. Oh. Now, as they mentioned in the new wallet, you will get it a lot faster because now it is now a wallet now that they control. Okay, so now you'll be able to get it a lot faster. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, but with the blockchain, they have no control in the time.
You get another email from them too, right, Chris? When the payment is coming to you.
Yes, as long as the company then send off that withdrawal that you request, they're also going to shoot you another email to let you know that the withdrawal have been sent to your wallet. You get another email, and that is the email, guys, that you take a screenshot and post it in the group chat. Okay, you do not post it, you do not post the screenshot when you first make the withdrawal. You post the screenshot when the company said they've paid you.
Oh, when they pay.
Okay. Yeah. So that's the process for the withdrawal. All right. So tomorrow, guys, tomorrow is withdrawal. Don't forget tomorrow, as you get up in the morning, those of you who have earned already, $88 or more, you can go ahead and do your withdrawal tomorrow. All right. Now you also heard, hey, Janice. Hey, go ahead,
Yeah,
Janice.
I wanted to ask a question. I wanted to ask you if you must press withdraw every week. Every time you see over 88, you must withdraw. You could just leave it alone and then get back to it, or what?
You can leave it
Do it
alone.
always have to press?
No, you don't have to. You
Okay.
don't have to. You can let it accumulate till whenever you're ready to withdraw. Yeah. All right.
All right. So I don't quite understand like the other people. I don't believe. I want to ask another question.
Yeah,
When I
sure.
press withdraw, you say the money, what is there, is going to move over to where? Where is it going to go?
It's going to go over to your blockchain wallet, but it doesn't go at the same time. As I mentioned, there's a processing time.
Right.
Okay.
So when I go on the dashboard now, I will see this money come up when it when it get there. I will see it in that section
Well,
because
when
I
you go,
understand what's blockchain, and I don't think my girl that's on this understands what's blockchain either. So bear with us a minute.
okay.
Open your blockchain account, yeah.
Well, let's go to the blockchain. Let me switch. Sorry. All right. Everyone can see my screen.
Yeah.
Yes, Chris.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is blockchain.com. All right. Blockchain is your wallet that holds your Bitcoin. Okay. You have an app on the phone. Remember, I sent out a link for persons to download the wallet so they can go to the Play Store and download the blockchain wallet. What you're seeing here is the web version. I'm using a browser to log into the web version. So this is not the app because this is not my cell phone. All right. The app is on your cell phone. Okay. Now, if you have downloaded the blockchain wallet and set up your wallet, to log into the app, you only need a PIN because you would have used a PIN to create. When you create the wallet, you're going to use a password. Okay. You would have used a password to create the account. And also when it completes that part, it will then bring you to an area where you then create a PIN, a 4-digit PIN. Okay. If you're using the web version, because you create a password, you're going to need the wallet ID. See, you have something here called wallet ID. All right. And the password. Okay, now to get your wallet ID, from the time you create the account, okay, let me give you an idea. You create the account. Oh, why is that disappear? I can be closing that. All right.
Angela. Angela. Angela.
Hi.
You're in on the training.
Huh?
I send you the information to go on the training.
Okay, all right, let me go there. All right. All right, let me show you how to find your wallet ID. I'm showing you how to find your wallet ID. All right, so again, you just search your account for blockchain. and you look for, what you're looking for is either the welcome email or anyone that mark authorize login. Come on, what are you getting this signal from? Yeah, I'm in my account. Okay, all right, so when you go into your email, at the bottom of that email, okay, you can get your wallet ID, okay? So the web version, you only can log into the web version using, let's go back here again. See, you need the what? The wallet ID and password. You cannot put your email in here. You're not going to be able to get in. So you need the wallet ID. So how to find your wallet ID? Go, as long as you create a blockchain wallet, okay, and you haven't deleted that email, it means you can go to your email, do a search for blockchain, and then come down to the bottom of the email, and you're going to find the wallet ID right there. Okay. All right. So therefore, you're going to copy that wallet ID. You're going to put it in, and you're going to log in. All right. Okay. So that's the blockchain. This is separate from PGI. This is the account. This is your bank account for your Bitcoin. This is your bank account for your Bitcoin and blockchain. Okay. So as I mentioned, if you're using the app, you will not use the wallet ID. You only need to put in the PIN. It will bring you to a screen where you ask you to enter your PIN. Now, as long as you're using the app, guys, when you come out of the app, just close it off. Do not click log out. If you click log out, you're not going to be able to get back in unless you go back to the web version and then pair the two together again. All right. So as long as you set up the account, don't click log out. Just shut it off. All right. Just close it off. All right. And when you pull it back up, when you pull back up the app, it will automatically bring you back to the page for you to put back in your PIN. All right. As long as you shut it down, it will always bring you back to the page to put back in your PIN. But if you click log out, you're gonna have to go through the web version. Like where I am right now, this is what we call the web version. You have to go in, log into your account, and then open up the area in general that mark show pairing code. And you're gonna have to take a picture of that and scan it. Okay. It makes it a little difficult for you to get back in through the app if you click log out. All right. Okay. Janice, does that help you anywhere? All right, let me just mute. Okay.
Yes, thank you very much. I understand that. Yes, that was better. That was good.
Okay. Now, guys, this wallet ID here is only used for logging in. It is not your Bitcoin wallet address. All right, it's not your Bitcoin wallet address. To find your Bitcoin wallet address, you have to log into the account, okay, and then click on requests, and request will show you your Bitcoin wallet address, and that's the wallet address then that you copy. If you're using the app, as long as you're using the app, when you go to put in the PIN, instead of putting in the PIN, swipe to the left, and it will show you your Bitcoin wallet address as well. So you do not have to log in to get it if you're using the app. You just swipe to the left, and it shows you your Bitcoin wallet, and you copy it. And let me share with you now, where do you put that? Where do you put that information? Okay, so let's go over to the login page on PGI. And we're gonna log in. Okay, remember guys, username, password. As long as you put username, password, you have to do what? Collect enter verification code. How do you get that verification code? In your emails. You have to go to your email and collect it. All right. Sometimes it's a little delayed, so you have to refresh the page. Okay, it normally comes under updates or promotions. All right, for this cell phone, you will have to hit the menu in order to see this updates, promotions, social, and so on. For web browser, it's right in front of you. So you go right to updates. There's mine, open it. Okay, also, if you're getting more than one, so if you click here, you see it, I have another one there, right? Always double check to make sure, okay, that the time it was sent. So you can see this here marked 7:50, and I know that's wrong the time. So therefore, I know this is the right one that just came, and not to click the other one because it would not work. All right, copy it. All right, go back to the website and put it in. Okay, verified. Good. Now these little pop-ups, you can close those off when they pop up in front of you. Put a stop to that. Again, guys. All right, so now you're in. Okay. As I mentioned, let's go to the withdrawal area. Okay, so we can see here, let me share with you. We can see here, all your withdrawals will be on this page. Okay, same withdrawal page, all your withdrawals that you would have received will be on this page. Okay, as long as it's withdrawn, and that means it has been processed, it will mark what? Transferred, transferred, transferred. That means it went where? To my Bitcoin wallet. Transferred. Okay, that went to my trading agreement. Okay, transfer, transfer. So you can see you have two there now to process. All right. So Monday coming, one of those will be processed. All right. Now Monday coming also, I will do what? Hit withdraw and withdraw from the network bonus because that's the most. Okay, and leave my trading bonus for next week. Okay, now let's see where you put in your Bitcoin wallet now. This is where your Bitcoin wallet needs to go. When you log into your account, guys, to the top right-hand corner, where your picture's supposed to be. Some persons don't have any picture, so this will just be a little blank area. So you're gonna click that area, you get the menu drop down, and you're gonna click on update my account. Update my account. Oh, good. So go through your account, make sure everything is correct. Okay, make sure you change add a gender because sometimes it doesn't come with a gender selected. Make sure everything is correct before you do anything. Then the area that marked BTC, let me see if we can bring this up a bit. All right, you guys can see this area that marked BTC. So where it has BTC wallet address, that's where your BTC wallet address, because when you hit withdraw, guys, the company is going to use the same wallet address that you put here to send your Bitcoin to. So where do you get this Bitcoin wallet address? Again, log into your blockchain wallet, click on request, and you will see the Bitcoin wallet, and you're going to copy it. It's going to give you the QR code and the Bitcoin wallet address. That wallet address that when you click request, that's yours. Okay, so you're going to copy that and you're going to bring it and put it in here. If you have the app, you don't necessarily have to log in. You just do what? Swipe to the left. You see the Bitcoin wallet, you copy it and you bring it and you put it in here. Okay, remember, you remember what I'm saying? I'm saying to everyone what? Copy. It didn't say write down and type it in. I say copy. Because if you get it wrong and PGI send your funds, it means if it go to the wrong address, the company's not going to resend it. That means they already sent it to you. You're the one who provided the wrong information. So always copy and paste. Yes, go ahead.
No, I just wanted to confirm with you. I think we spoke about this before, that the Bitcoin address and the one on the phone and the one on the app and the one on your computer, they're two different addresses, right?
No.
No. When you say two different addresses, how many one on the computer and one on the phone? It changes. The wallet address changes. Yes, the wallet address changes. But what I'm saying, as long as you get it from here, even though it changed, it's still your wallet address. It still belongs to you. It is still in your account. Don't mind to give you a new one. Every 2 or 3 months, they will give you a new one. All right, to use. But the old one still works.
Why I'm asking that is because I have one on my phone and I have one on the computer, right? And the one on the computer is the one I use to send to PGI. But I'm saying I am seeing two different addresses. In other words, when I look at the numbers, they are not the same as the one on the app on the phone.
Okay. Well, because it basically means now that you have the one on the phone, right? Could be already changed, and the other one has, you're seeing the new one probably on the phone. The one on the phone normally would, you will see it change more frequently than the one inside the computer one.
Because the
Yeah.
one on the computer stays the same.
Yes. What you see, what you see, because that's already connected to a wallet already. Okay. The one in the computer is showing you a wallet that already exists. The one when you swipe, okay, is now being issued. It's a new one being issued. Okay.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I'm
Let me
just
give
a
an
bit nervous
example.
about that.
Let me give an example. If you log into the phone now, if you log into the phone, you can find the one that you've seen on the computer.
Oh, I see. But not when I swipe.
Not when you swipe, no.
I get it. Okay.
Because the one when you swipe, that constantly change.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Okay, thanks for that information, Chris. That was helpful. I just learned that something new.
Yes. Okay. So
don't forget, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
KYC. A lot of people forgetting to do the KYC.
Yeah, I'm not going to do KYC because I already put out a video for KYC, and not only that, I can't do KYC because as long as I click KYC, guess what? I'm KYC already, so I can't walk you through it. You understand? Let me show you. I can't walk you through the steps for KYC because as I am already verified, so I can't go through the steps. It would not allow me to get into that area. So that's why
I just want them to know that without the KYC verification, they're not going to get the money.
You have a video that I put out there, and yes, you have to do KYC in order to withdraw. All right. So, but I can't walk you through it. So there's a video out that you can view on how to do your KYC. Also, if you do not know how to do the KYC, guys, it come and give you all the information. That's what I'm saying. Go through the account, go to support, go to resources, and there you have it. KYC. All right, procedural guide, how to do your KYC. Click that and open up what? A PDF, and you have every single screenshot in there showing you how to do your KYC. All right. So even if you don't know how to do the KYC, they come and provide you with step-by-step guide how to do the KYC. And they also give you a video as well on how to do the KYC. All right.
And that is located on what page? Where the KYC is located?
Right here. Look, dashboard. Come down, click on support. Right, let me close up these things here. Let me close up this here so that you can get an idea. As you log in, let me go back to the main page. So this is the page you'll see when as you log in, okay? On your left-hand side is your menu. This is the menu here, look. See right there. Menu, hit it, it open up, and go down to support and resources. And there you have the page with your KYC. Everybody got that?
Yes, I got it.
Right. Thank you very much for that information.
Right. So again, for the presentation in English, click that and you can send that. You can also send that to your prospects as well. So they have the opportunity to go over the presentation themselves, okay, in a PDF format as well. Everything that you want to know about the compensation plan is there. All right. If the person speaks Arabic, you have a compensation plan, Spanish, you have all the the different languages say that the company have so far, okay, that you can, in case you have prospects from different countries, all right, that speak different languages, you have the presentation for each one of them. All right. Okay, guys, so let me stop sharing. I think we've covered enough this evening.